Mm-hmm. Okay. Are you going to trade that vehicle? What is it?
Yeah, there was two that we were going to try to trade. It was a 2000 Dodge Neon,
Okay.
and the other one I think she had was a 2007 Chrysler Pacifica.
Got it. I wrote it down. Got them. Okay. Do you have the titles to both?
Yes,
Okay. And when you say he, is that your spouse?
yes.
And what's his name? Scott. Just want to write it down. Okay. Because I'm sure he'll be involved, right? All right. So you and Scott, is he going to add himself to this application? Does he contribute income? Do you want to add him? Is he trying to? Is he wants to join you with together, or are we trying to do it by yourself individually? At 2,300. Okay. What kind of vehicle are you are looking for? Like an SUV or a four-door sedan? Do you have an idea?
SUV.
Okay, and let's see here, 33, 45. So basically, by yourself, you're limited maybe 350, 375. We have to find a vehicle that will fit into that payment. I can give you probably the best road for that if the income comes in at 2,300, which is what I have down, because the programs and the offers are based on equations like payment to income ratio, right? So like they're going to say we don't want her payment to go over this much based on this much income. And so that's 350 to 375. Now if you're trying to get something that's more expensive, you may have to add him to strengthen the income. If he's not willing to sign with you, we may have to work with a no hassle loan with with your trades, and maybe we can get it done on like something $10,000 or less, right? So if you go too cheap though, so the best price point is somewhere between like 7 and 9, because if you go too cheap, it's going to be difficult to smush those type of fees into the type of banks that finance the type of vehicles that have higher miles. Those banks have higher fees. But if we can find something between 7 and 9, if you could text me a few stock numbers, I don't know if you've had a minute to look, or if Scott has been on either one of you, whoever's going to be picking out I do need a 2 or 3 vehicles to choose from.
Okay.
Because not everyone's going to work, and I need you to just work with me on that part of it, because these loans, in order for me to make them go through, it's really a mathematical equation getting the numbers to work on the amount financed. I got to smush everything in there, the tax, title, license, doc fee, and I got to get the dealer to take a hit on what's called a holdback fee. A holdback fee is an example. If we finance 10,000 and the bank holds back $1,000 on the funding because of the credit, 600 below, it's a risk fee, right? So the bank holds back money because it's a risk they're taking. Yeah, this is what's going on, really. My real job is to get the dealer to take the deal with a risk fee. And so that's what I'm going to do ahead of time, and that's why flexibility on your part is necessary for Scott and you to pick out a few vehicles that will you'd consider, and send those, 2, 3. If you find 5 of them, send me 5. I don't care. I need a lot of 2 to 3 vehicles to look at that you'd consider. And so hopefully you'll find a few, in the inventory when we hang up, and I can go to the next step. And that's going to be updating the bank. And I get really busy and bottled up, Crystal. There's a part of me that remembers the lead coming through on a customer that had 2 trades, which is you. So I did get that text message, I think it was a day and a half ago. But it's very typical for me to hide in a bathroom to eat my lunch. I have my voicemail full. I wish I never even activated my voicemail. But you could always text, and that's the best way. And email's really good. But it's really whoever's ready is who I'm working for. And so I'm usually working for 2 or 3 people, in a day. And then when the customers, I ask them, say, give me 1 or 2 days notice you're ready. And then we will look at real-time inventory. And then you will go to the next step, and I'll marry the deal. I'll marry the deal between you, the bank, and the dealer, so all 3 of you are smiling. There'll be nothing left to do. Before the test drive, this is the way to do it, and that way It's a smooth, pleasant experience for everybody. It doesn't get out of control. You don't go on a roller coaster ride. You're not test driving vehicles that you can't have. Happens a ton. I still can't believe they haven't figured out. They just get the work done first. But I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to let the competition do what they do. What do you do? You know. But I'm glad we finally got to talk, Crystal. And this is my cell. Text me. I'm going to send you a short list of things I'm going to need, okay? I'll need a paycheck stub. I'll need you to text me the pictures of the titles because I need to see the VIN numbers, and then you'll have to text me the miles. That way I have it in writing. I got to get real cash values on those vehicles. If they're in really bad shape, just tell me now. Then I can just automatically assume without doing all that extra work. It's up to you. Mm-hmm. And it's so old, it's going to be a wholesale piece. So don't worry, that's probably a $250 piece, really. And so maybe $500 at the tops. And then the 07 Pacifica may have a little. What's the miles on that? The miles, is it running and driving? Does it need tires? Okay, needs tires. Okay, and you have the title? Yes. Okay, good. How much did you pay from your cousin? Yeah, it's probably still worth $500. So can I be honest, Crystal? With the no hassle loan, we need to get to $1,500 somehow. So if we totaled those up, let's say we did $500, and then we did another $250. Let's just say $300. So that's $800. Even if I got you $1,000 for both, $500 a piece. Okay, you'll still need $500 cash. That's a cash value equation there on the down payment. I can't get around it. I can't, manipulate and over adjust and, show more than it really is to us, because on the back side of it, if it's only worth $250 to us, it's got to be worth X amount. So you're probably going to need $500 cash minimum plus the 2 titles. And I know if you're just in that discovery process trying to figure out what's it going to take, I'm telling you, if you only have just the 2 trades, it's going to be really it may take me 8 cars to find the one that will work, and you'll just end up having to take whatever I can find. Because maybe we'll get lucky and one of them on the wish list that you send me over will work, and that's the next step. We're happy to explore that idea, of course, but be prepared based on my experience in doing 5,000 of these deals and learning finance in Chicago on Cicero Avenue. And all I'm doing is getting the work done so that when you test drive, it's 15 minutes of paperwork and you're out of the door with the car. You're running out as fast as you can. You'll be in and out of there so fast, you're just going to be like, wow, this should be way harder. Be aware that I'm probably going to come back to you and say, yep, I was right. You need $500 cash plus your trades. But I'm still going to try with just the trades, just so you know, okay? So... but yeah, do send me that little list once we hang up. I'll send some little stuff, paycheck stub, pictures of the title, so I have the VIN numbers, just to zoom in on them if you can. And then the miles, of course. If you told me, I wrote them down 160 in the neon. What did you say the neon had?
They both are roughly around 160.
Okay, both. Okay. All right. And then I'll go to work. I'll go to the next step and the wish list. That's our short to do right now. Okay, Crystal, and then we'll move forward. Thank you. Talk to you soon. Yep, you're welcome. Bye-bye.